Hi, Collective. It's Shania. Y'all, let's get a read. Archangel Michael, I ask that you preside over this reading. I ask that you protect me and my collective as we channel, transmute, and harmonize the energy for the highest good. Ashe. Ashe, Collective. Collective is early in the morning, okay? But I want to get a reading for at least the earlier part of the day, okay? And I'll see you again later on, okay? So, but I'm not going to speak very loud. And I just want to get a read. It's not really a wacky combo or anything. I'm going to give you a break, right? Okay, for the wacky combos, but it's just it's just a read, okay? Whatever's happening. All right, Archangel Michael, ancestors, show us what's happening. Oh yeah, what we're using is the Fin de Sikel Kippa fortune telling deck, okay, by Circo Marchetti, okay, as well as Inner Effing Peace. I wanted to say it so bad, right? I really did want to say that word so bad, okay? But I figured, I said, it's so early on in the video, maybe I should hold off. Save it for the grand finale, okay? All right, Collective, let's go. Y'all, sometimes I feel like the spirit of Carol Burnett come up in me, okay? I don't know if any of my collective, if you're old enough, hopefully there are some older ones in my collective, okay? We're old enough to remember Carol Burnett, okay? All right, collective, show me, Archangel Michael. Show me, what is the situation? We're going to get a card on every deck for this. You know what I mean, collective. Just one, please. 322 on the time, collective. I'm not going to release this video until like maybe 9. My goodness, collective. Oh, it's 2 of them. It's a hidden one under it. There's despair. There's despair. I feel like someone's done something. There's always someone who's done something on this channel, collective. Okay, let me look at the bottom. The wealthy man, collective. The wealthy banker man possibly is in despair. Show me the obstacle. Show me that. I feel like this should be a mystery card. The way that one came out there. It came out there surreptitiously sly, right? But it wasn't forceful enough to make me say, yeah, that's the obstacle. So that's why we're putting it over there as the mystery card, collective. Just to give you a little insight into the way I think, okay? At least at the moment, okay? Show me the obstacle, Archangel Michael. We're going to take that one. Thank you. Oh, man. Sorry. Show me the spiritual advice. Thank you. I think that wants to be crossing. Let me see if I adjust the sound. I don't know if that makes a difference. If I turn up the volume on my speaker, not the speaker, but the, whatever, collective. Show me the divine outcome. Ooh, my goodness, a privileged lady. She just had to be seen, didn't she? Okay. Okay, Miss Privileged Lady, we're not going to turn over the deck. Let's turn over the deck, Collective. Oh my goodness, there's bad health. There's despair, okay? There's the outcome with the Privileged Lady, okay? And this looked like something, the card under it looked like travel or journey or something, okay? Let's see what's going on here, Collective. And I see here, and this keeps sticking out at me. Give it up, okay? But let's see what the inner effing piece has to say about this. What is the situation? I like the combos though, y'all, because it helps to add a different combination, right? A different blending of flavors, right? And it sort of helps to give a variation of what's being said out here, right? Pulling from different like energies, right? And it cuts back on all the need for a whole bunch of clarification sometimes, okay? And it just sort of, it's like a meal being prepared, okay? I like that card, meal preparation, okay? And it's like you want to have a balance of different things. And that's what I'm striving for. I don't know. I'm not like a nutritionist or anything, Collective, okay? But I'm trying to add a nice balance. You know, just oblige the palate, okay? In a full experience, okay, Collective? Collective, let's move on, okay? Let's show, excuse me, show me the situation. All right, I like these cards. They have stuff on both sides, okay? Maybe we'll take it on both sides. Because this would be like top and bottom, Collective. Who knows? Maybe when I make, maybe I could do a top and bottom deck where it's going to be on both sides. Oh, that's an idea, Collective. Collective, I'm going to have to hire a team to help me with ideas, okay? Collective, I don't know about you, but I can't wait to get my inheritance. I'm going to be like a child in the candy store, Collective, but in a wise child. Surf to serenity. My goodness, here with despair, Collective. Wow, that's interesting combo. Show me, I don't know, Collective. Y'all let me know how you feel about the wacky combos, okay? And y'all, another thing, I was going to do like a counting list or whatever you call it, a countdown, not a countdown, Collective. It's like where you want to rate the different little series or whatever. Which one, I want to know which one you like the best and which one you like the least, okay? All right, but I'll set it up and I'll let you know when I post it, okay? But yeah, but y'all let me know in the comments if anybody would just talk to me. A few people talk to me, okay? But just let me know in the comments, okay, how you feel about the wacky combos. I know every now and then certain ones get good hits. I think it has something to do with the names of them too here. So I'm working on different ways in order to increase the, what do you call that, the algorithm, okay? There's like a sweet spot to it all. Also with the timing of the videos, which I'm running my mouth now. I want to start doing certain 15-minute ones, okay? And then do longer ones too, to just give a variety. Okay, let's go, Collective. Show me the obstacle. I felt like I should have got that one. These are pretty cards too. And they all have different colors. And it's not like they all have to be the same, you know? So it inspires non-conformity, this deck. It inspires diversity, Collective. Collective, I like my life, okay? In terms of just my privacy, right? But yeah, I haven't had it much. I'm running my mouth while I'm dealing with this card Collective situation, right? I feel like, spiritual advice, Archangel Michael. I feel like Shrek sometimes. I may have mentioned this before. In the forest, okay? When he's in his home, that first scene, when they came out there and all those animals, all those strange animals were all around his home, in his forest. And he had to go out and free those animals. in order to get his peace, collective. I feel like these people have surrounded me in my sun, collective. A whole bunch of strange, variated, diverse creatures, collective, who like to watch us. Look at that. It says fuck yeah, collective. That's the Ace of Swords. They agreeing with me as I digress here, collective. All right, let me focus. Show me spiritual advice. What's going on with this? Zen as fuck. That's the privileged lady, collective. Let's see. I need to just pull one of these cards for myself in the mornings. The so-called mornings. What should we call it? The days? Some people say grand rising, right? And that's not a bad term, right? But I just don't feel it from, grand rising. Maybe I'll try it more. Grand rising. Grand rising, collective. Okay, let's go. Chakras loaded and ready, collective. I like that. That's like gangsters, F-U-C-K, collective. Chakras loaded and ready. Now, that would be a wonderful depiction for an artist, okay, in the collective to create, okay? If you do it, I'll post it on the community board, okay, with your credit and everything, okay, as exposure. I know right now y'all say like, hey, oh, who cares if you post it on the community board? Who are you? Okay, you're just nobody right now, right? Right now, it appears that way, collective. But I'm working on something, collective. I'm working on something, collective. All right, if you trust me, trust me. Okay, let's go, collective. All right. Show me the situation. Let's get focused. We've already missed the time. It's almost 15 minutes already right now, collective. I know, my collective. I got some CPTers in here. Forgive me. Obstacle. Show me. I don't know if y'all know what that is. Some people will get it. I'm sure plenty will get it. Let's take this as the mystery card, collective. Collective, I hope I'm talking loud enough. Oh my. And show me spiritual advice, Archangel Michael. But oh my goodness, what's going on with this spiritual advice? But this is why I enjoy my peaceful life, okay? Because, it's like a certain type of man, right? Especially in the future that I'm looking for. I ain't looking for a man right now, okay? But he's going to have to be able to endure me talking, collective. Not everybody can handle it. Especially in my home life, okay? I have so many scenarios that they're just there. I need to write, I think. Write a book or write stories or something, okay? Because, all right, but this man, he's going to have to be real special, okay, collective? And he's going to have, oh my goodness, look at this name. What the hell? As I'm sitting up here talking about this man, look at this name. Oh my goodness, what the hell? Oh, collective, I'm getting the feeling people don't want to let you go, collective, okay? Let's go. We're moving them over. Y'all know what these are, collective. I usually sound them off because it helps me remember, okay? With my Dory moments, okay? But we have the divine outcome and the spiritual advice and the obstacle and the situation. All right, collective, it's not going to be long because I do need to get a little bit more rest, okay? All right, collective, 3:33 on the clock, Eastern time, baby. Collective, I've been seeing these synchronicities like crazy. They're really revving up. They're revving up even more. Okay, collective, I'm just so, and I'm hyperactive, y'all. Forgive me. Okay, let's go. Situation. Oh, the journey. I'm getting like there's something in the future. I get travel with this one too, though. I know it's about travel, okay, but I get like futuristic because it takes time to travel, okay? We haven't quite achieved like the Scotty beam me up travel yet, okay? So take some time. So there's a distance, okay? And this looks like a gladly dressed man coming, okay? And we have the privileged lady over there, right? This is like a man, I feel like he's coming with news and collective, and I've been talking about a man here. Okay, this is funny. And look at that man. He's standing there. Where's my flashlight, collective? I call myself tidying up, and I done got rid of my flashlight. Oh, there it is. Collective, he's got like pinstripe. I don't know. I gotta get this camera view right, because can't even show you where the camera is. I don't know. He's got some sort of pinstripe. Collective, this is just like trying to get my coordination together like a baby, okay? But yeah, he's got these clothes on, right? But he looks like he's nicely dressed. Old school, old style. And he has those leather briefcases, okay? Travel luggage. And he looks like he might smoke a pipe. Somebody might smoke a pipe. I see the train says F.W. Baker, okay? Collective. He might be one of those people that's a part of the, what do you call those? But the botanical lovers read, okay? I think he's on the down low with it. Not down low like that, collective, but down low with the botanical loving, okay? Yeah, I don't know why I'm getting that vibe. Maybe we need to do a botanical lovers read on this card one day, okay? As who this, okay? The who this man, okay? Okay, but yeah, somebody has those leather briefcases, okay, or luggage that have that smell to them, okay? And hopefully they're new and they have nice new leather smell, okay? Okay, but I don't know why that's important, collective. Let's go. There's something coming. I feel like someone's coming to give news of bad health. Bad health, collective. I don't know. Someone's in despair. This came out first. So maybe someone's in despair that someone's coming to travel to tell you about this bad health of someone. But it was another scenario I was thinking. Or maybe someone's in despair because they can't travel due to bad health. It's another scenario here, collective, but it just completely went out the window, okay? Let's go. Okay, so but there's despair, there's journey, traveling, and there's bad health. Okay? It says surf the serenity. So somebody could have traveled, collective. Someone could have traveled and found out about bad health, some bad health they have. Or someone could have traveled knowing that they had bad health. Okay? It says surf the serenity. Something regarding travel and bad health. Okay? So surf the serenity. Let's see what's on the bottom. So on the top, this is like the conscious, right? The overt, what we see, what this person wants to be seen. So maybe they want it to be seen as if they're living a peaceful life as they travel, okay? And everything's like copacetic, right? Let's see what's under the bottom. Don't just do something, sit there. Don't just do something, sit there. Isn't that funny, collective? And they being forced to sit in it, collective. They gotta go through this pain. Somebody might be going through a painful awakening, okay? It's Begum Sansi Jizix, okay? What's that? There are two types of pain in this world. A pain that hurts and a pain that alters. Somebody's at that place right now, collective. Wow. All right, let's try to figure out what's going on. But I feel like someone may have traveled regarding bad health of someone, or they will be, or their own health, okay? And here we have chakras loaded and ready. There's definitely something about health. Let's see. Free yourself from shame. And I felt like when I initially saw that despair card that someone was feeling this way based on something they've done, okay? And something shameful, okay? So this is a part of the bad health, I feel, because these emotions are tied directly into health. And I can't remember which, I always knew that the liver was associated with anger, okay? But one of the cards in the Hoodoo Tarot I remember I was reading one day. I can't remember which major it was, but they associated the liver with having too many thoughts, but too little action, not taking action on one's thoughts, one's feelings, right, in a healthy way. Okay, and then I associated that with black men and why black men have so much high blood pressure, plagued with it, right? Because there's so many ideas, they're suppressed so much. They're suppressed in terms of their expression, right? They can't speak. They can't express if they're feeling happy or they want to sing or they want to skip. I don't know, collective. If a black boy skips down the street, their father may oof him, collective. Just with a terrible beating, collective, okay? So many restrictions, okay? And I think that plays a factor into why so many black men experience this high blood pressure, okay? And it creates so much rage, and it stays locked there in that liver, right? And it just keeps recreating toxins and inflammation and whatever, collective, because the liver's constantly regenerating. I think that's the number one organ that they've agreed to say that, okay, it can regenerate itself, right? All right, and that has to do with the blood. So this could be significant, okay? Something to do with the blood, okay? But someone has to take charge of their life, okay? But I feel like now they feel like it's too late, okay? Something's going on. Let's see. All right, I see semiconductor. Conduct. It's like sort of ordering something, right? But look, we also have this train here. Excuse me. And a conductor is the one who drives the train, right? It's some sort of go-between. Some sort of go-between. There's something here with this. Let's clarify. Okay, but let's go. I walk around, pin on my waist, chip on my shoulder. Many men. Now, what the hell is that? Some sort of betrayal, maybe? I'm getting a betrayal with that. Show me. Free yourself from shame. Somebody did something. They may have been the go-between. Okay? They may have been the go-between, possibly on a hit, collective. That's what I'm getting. And someone's karma is bad health. Okay? Okay, we're going to put this name out here. We had his name, Michael, at the bottom of the deck. We also have Williams. Okay, could be... Okay, we have Ali. Okay, and we have human trafficking. Okay, that's probably where the blood thing was coming up. So somebody's involved in some very nefarious, wicked things, okay? But let's see, because we're keeping time. Show me the semiconductor. What was this person's role that's in despair or passively bad health? Show me. Or it could be ally, angels of light. That's the angels, right? So a semiconductor. What was that? A go-between. Maybe they traveled to get some sort of spiritual healing or something. Maybe. In order to help free themselves from shame for whatever they did, this betrayal. And increase velocity. Okay, collective, something speeding up. These are the angels, okay? The angelic presence is speeding up in the form of light codes, light rays, okay? I don't know, collective. Let's see what this is in order to see what this person did. Yeah, there's an interaction between something, someone, or someone's and light codes, light frequency, okay? We need to determine how it's being used or why, okay? Show me. I walk around, pin on my waist, chip on my shoulder, bust a cap in these. Oh my Lord. Oh my goodness, collective. I ain't gonna say why. Those who know me, they know why this reading is hitting home, collective. Okay? And that's the bottom card, okay? That's the top. Is that the bottom card? I can't. Yeah, it is the bottom card, collective. Somebody collaborated, possibly. Something with bad health, collective. Something about a video game junkie. Possibly with, I don't know, collective. That's young people, video games. But not to say older people don't play them, right? I need to get back into it more myself as well. Especially the driving ones, collective, okay? And the fighting ones, okay? Okay, collective, but oh my goodness. Somebody betrayed someone is what I'm getting, okay? There's a dynamic here. An African person with someone of a different, what do you call that? Nationality, possibly, okay? This card fell out on the despair, okay? There's something speeding up. Someone did something, okay? Someone of a different nationality did something to someone in my collective, okay? Something bad enough that would garner this bad health, okay? And there's shame associated with it, okay? Shame, carrying shame in and of itself for too long and not being able to transmute that and release it, right? Or, release it, transmute, or whatever, right? It will create bad health, okay? And bad health of the worst kind, collective, because it's like a physical prison, okay? It's a mental prison, and yeah, and you are the prison guard. You're the warden, right? And you can't get away from yourself, okay? So it's like really, it's bad. Okay, but let's see. Pin on my waist, chip on my shoulder. Drummer. Collective, I was talking about blood, okay? And before I've related this drummer card to the heart, okay? The heartbeat, I think I said in one read of Earth. Because the way it came out with the other cards, that's what I was getting. This could be something to do with someone's heart. Let's see this drummer. So I'm with video game junkie, collective. Let's leave that out here too. You can't see it, but it's out here, collective. Collective, it's gonna be a little long, okay? That's okay, because that way, when I come back in the evening, at least you have something to listen to, collective. I mean, there's many other options out there too, okay? I'll let them hold you over till I get back. Okay, collective. Show me the drummer, Archangel Michael. Okay. We almost there, though. DNA series, collective. I told you it's got something to do with somebody's heart. I don't know what they did to you, though, collective. Let's see the bottom of this deck, too. The Moors, collective. This is that black on black paradigm. And the diaspora, okay? There's a huge rift with blacks and Africans, okay? In America. I mean, Africans and blacks in America. There's something very hidden and toxic going on, okay? And nobody wants to talk about, well, a lot of people do talk about it, but yeah, we have to really talk about it. It says Moors, the black people of Mu, Earth, Lemuria. Something about your DNA. Maybe they put you up for scientific research, collective, as well, and that's why they're having these health problems. Show me this. Oh my goodness, collective. What was I clarifying? Was it DNA series or drummer? Let's see. McLean, collective. I feel like these are collaborators. Okay. Collaborators, collective. We have Ali or Ayla. Ayla. Ali told Eli Collective. We have Williams. Okay, these could be your names too, okay? We have McLean and we have Michael. That was the first one out the gate, Collective. Okay, and there is an African out here, okay? Someone from Africa in one of those names as far as I know. Okay, let's go. Something about drummer, I think it was, I was clarifying. DNA series, okay? Something to do with the DNA, the blood, right? Investigation Collective, what the hell is this? Oh my goodness, what is this? Somebody traveling to investigate your DNA? Or they got an investigation on their own? Let's see something, y'all. We got to clarify this real quick. Let's get it on both decks, though. Official person, Collective. Something going on. Somebody might be royal. Something's going on, Collective. There's a paradigm. There's a duality of things going on here, okay? Show me this DNA series in the Kipper. Thank you. Okay. Show me the investigation. These reads are interesting, Collective. I don't know. Some, that's why I just have to force like variety, because otherwise it can really, it can beat you up, right? You come in to do the thing that you love, you try to help, and you get beat up just with mundanity. Mundanity, Collective, that's funny. Mundanity. I like saying that, though. That word makes me feel good. Try it, Collective. Mundanity. Into this courtship, something about a relationship and people and their thoughts, Collective. Something going on, Collective. Okay. Okay, let me get it on my deck real quick. Collective, it is almost 4 o'clock. Okay, I gotta hurry up. Show me this DNA series. Why is that here? You want to take that? Show me the investigation. And this is back. This is an old card, Collective. Somebody knows something, I feel like, about you. Oh, Collective, get the fuck out of here, Collective. My ancestors are spilling the freaking tea this morning. I knew, or this day, this grand rising, whatever. I knew, Collective, that this was going here. When I saw this name pop out of here, I suspected, like, okay. And then when I saw this, like, wham, bam, alakazam, Collective, I said, I suspect I know who this is, Collective. And look, it does not mean that it's not relevant to you, okay? Because the way it's set up with these angles of light, right? It's like a light being casted into a prism, or a what do they call them, a gyro type scope or something, right? But a prism, right? And then it comes out in many different places. That one light affects so many different, I don't know, angles, cuts, I don't know, Collective. Okay, so this is how it works. This is how most times it works, okay, in life, in many ways, okay? All right, but yes, yeah, Collective. Well, I'm about to get the tea. What was that other card that caused me to trip? Oh, this one, Collective. Let's get to this. I'm not even going to look at the next card. Save it a flavor. They about to bring it home. This building, I don't know if y'all, I might have said RPMG one day, but I mentioned this, KPMG. This building, okay, was in New York City that was attacked. There was an attack that went on, right? And recently, maybe a couple weeks ago, right? And I said, that building's interesting, because I knew someone whose family member is associated with that building. Okay? And then, but what prompted me to also make the connection is, well, I made the connection when I saw it, but what prompted me even further, I got a further download the next day or later that day or something, that this was my ancestor. Collective, I don't know if I can say that like that. That person who went in that building was an ancestor, okay? They jumped in, they walked in. By sundown, the ancestors coming in, the town card came out, collective, okay? Collective. When I saw the guy walking into the building, brazen with the GUN, I said, he instantly reminded me of my brother, Kevin. The Kevin card has come out here in different readings saying that this nigga is on the ship with the Anunnaki collective. They're saying that there's a ship out there in the atmosphere collective. I'm telling you, they coming in, they doing capers, and they ducking. It's like they coming in. I'm telling you, collective, what's going on. There's no way in the world that cards are just coming out on the table and it's just all a bunch of fluff and jokes, collective. This is for entertainment purposes only. I know this is a bipolar duality, collective, but this is how we got to do it for now. Okay? But this is communication. Direct communication, collective, with different realms. Okay? We strive to go to the higher realms. Okay? These are the ancestors. They're here. They're here, collective. Okay? But this building, yes, that was an ancestor who went in there and did that. A body walking. And we did a reading. I can't remember. It was the reading about, I think it was like a group sex situation that occurred. And I think this was the woman with the harpy who came in and gave all these people a sexual disease. There was some sort of group sex party, collective. I can't remember the name of it. I have to go back and reference it, okay? But in there, it said how, I kept saying how all these death cards kept coming out. I said, I don't think I've ever had a reading that referenced so many death cards, okay? And I think it was at least maybe five or more, okay? And I do recall saying, I said in the reading, I said, this could be at least maybe 3 or 4 deaths, okay? But I think it was 5, okay? But somehow that's connected. This was a workplace. This was in a ritzy location. This was a high-end type building, maybe more elite type workplace, right? In the reading, the number 33 came out, collective. The man went to the 33rd floor, okay? And they said he accidentally got there. They said something about sports and having some sort of sports injury with the brain. But I think they said ultimately the man never played, collective. There's something weird going on, okay? But, and yeah, I mentioned it to somebody. They got real quiet when I said that was my ancestor, okay, about that situation, okay? But this building is very important. This, y'all, let's see. Let's go. What the hell was a clarifying collective? I do this all the time. Something with the DNA series. Let's see. Community in the reverse. I feel like this person traveled home, collective, to this low vibrational community, or you're in a low vibrational community. There's something, DNA series, they could be speaking of a mutation of a whole group of people, collective. Forgive me, collective. And I'm not saying a whole group in terms of whole continents. No, I'm thinking in terms of, like, we had pockets of our community that are just very disturbed. There's something wrong, okay? Look at that shit, collective. And it's sitting right there. I don't want to cause any rifts, okay? But there's something going on there. Show me this DNA series, I think it was. Don't make me show you how I get down, collective. I don't know what the hell's going on here. Let's keep going. Divine intervention is what's the fuck's going on here, collective. And it's saying, don't make me show you how I get down, collective. The divine don't care who it is. They're taking out families, okay, for messing with you, collective. They're taking out your family, okay? They're taking out in-laws, married families for messing with you. People better speak up quick. I'm telling you. The way these messages are coming out, something's happening real soon. Okay, let's see. Let me straighten up out here a little bit. Somebody was the go-between between a wicked community, a sick community that you live in possibly, okay? And whatever's going on regarding your DNA, okay, and Africa, okay? This is why Africa keeps coming out, because there's some diabolical connection that they wanted to take your life, okay? Somebody possibly in Africa connected to you. They were the head man, the henchman, and they telling you about it today. Divine intervention. This read is divine intervention, collective, okay? Let's go with this, collective, okay? Savor the flavor, collective. These people gonna savor the flavor, okay? Archangel Michael. These people have no loyalty, no respect for self, okay? Because I suspect you have done wonderful, kind things for these people, okay? Most of the people you probably don't even know, okay? But if you know one name out here, you've done right by this person. This person's going to rot in hell after they suffer from a bad health, collective. Forgive me. Show me this divine intervention. Show me how you get down. Show me how you get down. Show me that. Sergeant. Like a freaking sergeant, collective. But a person could be a sergeant involved. Show me. This could be this officer that keeps coming out here as well. One of the collaborators, okay? But we're going to get that KPMG building, okay? Show me bottom of the deck. Karma will be loss of hearing and sight, collective. What the fuck? Collective, this ain't no game, right? And, you know, people will say, oh, you ain't supposed to go and show the karma and do that. I'm like, why not? Okay? That helps balance out in terms of bringing the justice. Why has that got to be a secret? You know, the people went and did crazy, heinous things to you and your children. Why can't you speak about their karma? Why can't you want them to get karma, collective? It just don't make sense, okay? I ain't falling for that, okay? So I want my collective to leave away, especially in videos like this, okay, with a full palate, feeling complete after they've had this meal, this reading, okay? Okay, but that's what it is. This is a suffering, a terrible, terrible despair, collective. Can you imagine at the end of your life or getting to a certain point when you can't care for yourself, okay? And we don't have to get to this point, but, you know, when you can't care for yourself and you can't see, you can't hear, collective, there's no people that don't want to be around with you. You're full of hatred and anger and rage, man. This is a hard way to go. There's this shame for whatever this person's done. I don't know. I see catnip at the bottom. Oh my goodness, collective. Have these people been the ones messing with your catnip, collective? Collective, there's something really big about weed. That's why I got the download to do that. You know, like I said, I feel like half these, it's like, oh, I'm just another idea. They're giving me these ideas as well, collective. It's like a synchronicity, a combo, the way we interact, right? You with that spiritual essence and energy, and it creates new things. Collective, they want to say something about catnip, okay? I don't know. Show me, what is the shame, first off, that this person has? 4414, I just saw on the clock. Damn, y'all, something going on. Where did the hell the clock go? Okay. I believe in the power of love. Wow. Somebody was wearing a mask, claiming to be something that they weren't, collective. I know it was another card, but I don't know where it went. Your sisters are despicable trash. They will pay dearly. They work with your sisters, collective, to get you oofed. Let's go. Give me one at the bottom. Slip of the tongue. Somebody spoke it. All right. And look, and you may have already known what was going on, right? And you've said this to these people, right? And they just play games. They act as if, you know, that you don't know or they don't know what you talking about, collective. These people about to go out. It's going to get really, really dark for these people, collective, over them playing these games with divine beings, okay? I'm telling you. This is going to be real gory real soon. And it's going to be hard because you may have children, collective, that are going to be hurt by this, okay? Emotionally. But you know what? It has to be done because these kind of people are dangerous in your life, okay? Wow, man. This person traveled to... New love, true love. Okay, I don't know. Maybe you got a new love, true love coming in. Or maybe your new love, true love collaborated with them too. Okay? Let's just take the blinders off. But here it goes. The show must go on. Okay? Show me the slip of the tongue, y'all. We're going to get out of here. Show me the slip of the tongue. What was said? Y'all, am I loud? I promise you in the reverse. I promise you there's nothing and no one that can stop this. Okay? And it fell out here on Video Game Junkie. Okay? I don't know. Maybe someone wants to speak up. That's what I'm getting. Okay? But let's see. Let's keep going. Bottom of the deck, slip of the tongue. The angel of death stalks dumb MFs that don't know when to stop. These people didn't know when to stop, collective. Now they're sitting out here in bad health, okay? Collective, somebody faked your death or possibly your child's death, collective. Oh my goodness, get the hell out of here. It says funeral or your death or your child's, collective, for money. Inheritance left, I believe, to a child, okay? This may have been an interracial relationship, so to speak, but blacks within the diaspora, okay? Funeral parlor producing fake death certificates, okay? Let's see something. Collective, this is disgusting. People are just fucking pathetic, okay? For money. This has to be. And they're freaking deranged. These people have to be handled, okay? We cannot have a positive future when we have animals, like I said before with the Shrek, animals walking around amongst us like this. Give them their own area or something, but first they need to pay for their crimes, okay? Or just do the chicken bone thing, collective. Just make sure they got hot sauce to go with them, okay? Okay, collective, that was corny, okay? But yeah, I mean that. Show me this funeral. Who was this funeral parlor, this fake death certificate done on? Who was it? Give me a name. And if for you, who are not for you, collective, but for the person that this is for in terms of my life, okay? Don't come back acting like you don't know what you did, okay? Okay? All right. Bottom of the deck, we have dreams of a past, and they know they out of here, collective. This is crazy, collective. And you're going to be left, but you're going to be fine. You're going to have to clean it up. Clean up the situation, collective, in terms of your child, okay? They're going to be all right. Everything's going to be all right. It's just got to be this. It's got to be this way, okay? Because there's no loyalty. Collective, let's go. Show me. Fake funeral parlor producing fake death certificates. Andre. That was a name, right? Didn't I ask who did it or who they did it on? Andre. Wow. Or either way, collective. Put the names wherever they go. You are a reincarnation. This is a big deal. Okay? Cracking nuts. Okay, so put the names where they go. This is a big deal. And they cracking nuts about this fake death certificate. Okay? It ain't just one person. Whoever collaborated. You got all these names out here. We got Dreams of a Passing and we got Ferncrest Lane collective. Somebody knows they about to be null and void. We got Santa Cruz. Okay? All right, one more question and we're going to move on. what is this? Was this a cash in on a life insurance policy or some sort of inheritance that they wanted to come to them by default? Show me. What is this? What was the purpose of this whole psyop? They possibly traveled to Africa to get this done. Now they're sick. Now they're sick because they have no integrity, collective. People thinking they doing shit in secret, collective, but they don't know who they coming for, collective. Look at this shit. Didn't I just ask who? Or what was the objective? You will pay for your disrespect of the Black Mona Lisa, collective. That is I. That is you, collective. That is the Empress. That's Bigfoot Betty, collective. There's a connection between them all. That's the Mermaid, collective. That's the High Priestess, okay? From different reads, okay? I'm just putting it all together. And we have the Devil. This is the paradigm. Damn. Between you and the Devil, collective. You may have had babies with the Devil, collective. Okay? So there's something good that can come out of this. What we see is the Devil, okay? Let me say something real quick. Now, because I think sometimes, like, and I can't remember if I can remember what I was thinking about it exactly, right? Or how it came to me. But, now, my family, right, they hate me so much, right? They see me as some sort of abomination, right? Some sort of disgusting culmination of sorts, okay? And the reason is because I was born, I believe, out of incest, okay? And yeah, and they hid it from me for so long, and they're still trying to hide it, right? And they're just the strange people, collected. These people are very dark, okay? And I was sent to destroy these people, okay? Like that card, I was sent to destroy these people, okay? But yeah, they look at me like I'm the monster, collective, because they said, oh yes, this is a child of incest. When she's born, I'm sure it's gonna be a monster, a horrible, horrific thing, collective. And then when I was born, here I come out all bubbly and shiny and black and blue. I had all sorts of colors on me though, but I was just a funny colored, I think. But yeah, and I come out and I'm all full of love. And them, the ones who were born conceived of a traditional bond, right? They're full of hate, collective. They're devils, right? But they want to accuse me of being the dirty one, collective. They want to tell me that I should walk around in shame. I had no control over that, collective. Am I supposed to just walk out on myself, walk out on life because of what my parents did, or however I was conceived? No. These people, these are the imposters. You know, divine intervention doesn't always look the way that you like, right? So you're like, oh no, you're so judgmental. The divine would never use a person conceived from something like that in order to change the family and free you from fucking bondage. Yeah, well, the divine did, okay? That's a side note for the families, okay? All right, let's go. Yeah, they came for the Black Mona Lisa. I don't know what you think was going to happen. I don't know what they thought was going to happen, collective. I don't know. We almost here, collective. We were going to speed right through the end of this because this was the main gist. Archangel Michael, what do the ancestors and the angels have to say about this disrespect? How this pain of the... It doesn't have to be karma, but I want to see, what do you have to say to this person? Collective. It fell out savor the flavor over here, right? You have this person in despair. Right next to it is the bad health, right? Then this flew out in the reverse, collective. The Bodhi tree. Collective. Somebody's destroyed their whole life. Their whole life. This is almost, and I don't want to say that the divine has hatred for anybody, okay? This is almost like hatred from the divine for this person based on what they've done it's almost seen like disgusting. It is seen as disgusting, but it's not hatred. It's like, no, I just can't. I don't get down like that. I can't vibe with you. People like you, okay? You can't be on my team because, the righteous team is one of authenticity and integrity, okay? So you can't allow people like this to come into that team, pretending and masking to be, right? Because they're going to destroy it, okay? But this is what's happening to the nation, okay? But we have the Bodhi tree, the tree of enlightenment, awakening, the Bo tree, sacred fig tree. Buddha was said to have attained enlightenment under this tree. There's no enlightenment for this person. They're going to suffer, collective, and they're going to savor the flavor of suffering. Collective, I'm just reading the cards, okay? I'm just reading them. And as I'm reading what I see, it is causing an emotional invoking emotion in me, okay? This is sad, collective. And look, this with this KPMG, and there's 4 names here. I believe it was 4, maybe 5 people that were taken there in that building that day, okay? My condolences to the people's families, okay? Not to say these were the names of the people involved, but there's some sort of synchronicity going on, okay? But yeah, this person, they don't have enlightenment. And this is the time when we cry out to the Most High the most, when we're sick, collective, and we know we are possibly about to check. And then for the Creator to slap you in the face and say, nah, I don't mess with you. I don't get down like that. I don't mess with your kind, right? And they telling them to savor the flavor. They're gonna suffer, collective. That's what I see, suffering. One last thing. How did they disrespect this Black Mona Lisa with this fake death certificate? I'm thinking it's money, y'all, collective. The ancestors are here. This is my mommy. My mother's card. This card has been coming out all day, just sitting around places. I've been like picking cards, and I said, well, let me put this deck over here and save it for later. My mom came out, right? And then it was another card I had in here. I fell out. I'll always love my mama, right? Talking like that song, right? And then it was something else I saw that I had in reference to my mom today, right? So my mother's present, y'all. This is really wrapping up, okay? Because they've been revealing so many people to me. It's like they're bringing my enemies and my ops to me. You know how they say the Empress doesn't have to go out and seek, and we might get a better name than Empress, okay? Maybe there's a better name for us, okay? But whatever for now, okay? But you know how they say that you go out, you don't go out, you attract, collective. And this is what I'm doing. I'm attracting these enemies that were hidden. They're all being attracted to me, okay? And I'm being able to lay eyes on them and start making deeper connections, okay? And then, like I said before, it's like a game of tag, collective. Tag, you it, okay? All right, so tag, nigga, you it, nigga, okay? All right, let's hurry up, y'all. Let's hurry up. I done forgot. What the hell did I ask? Was I finished asking the question? Did I ask? Jackie, right. I saw my mom. Okay, mommy, what you want to say? I think mommy, this card here, oh my goodness, collective. Let's read it. Jackie, she about to come through like this might be a weather disaster. I think that would be more of my mom's style, okay? But whatever it is, my mom, she's very passionate. She was very passionate about things, okay? She went through a lot of suffering in her life, okay? Because this is what they do. They don't want us to have peace in our lives. So they create all sorts of confusion and chaos around us because they know that we're going to thrive in peace, okay? We're going to thrive and we're going to create a beautiful creation, okay? A beautiful world. And they don't want that, okay? But who cares what they want, okay? They've had their time. It's our time, okay? But this card has been running with this card. I saw it earlier with this name, my mom's name. It says the skull, or the woman who raised me. That's my grandmother, okay? Now I see it's my grandmother, okay? All right, so it says the skull of doom 13 ancient crystal skulls, when united, will unlock the secrets of the universe. She's unlocking these secrets. And she telling these niggas, think again. They should have thought again. It's too late, collective. I'm getting like, people better run for cover. When they see this one go down, y'all, this is crazy. This is freaking crazy. Show me this card. Why is that here, y'all? We got to keep going with this read. I'm going to be sleepy today. I hope I don't fall asleep on the job. Set collective. Set collective. The Skull of Doom. Okay. That's the part I'm taking. The Skull of Doom. Something's coming together. Collective. These people don't know what they've done. They don't know what they've done, collective. They're all gonna like that movie, they're all gonna D-I-E, collective. I'm telling you. Let's go. Skull of Doom, bottom of the deck. Sit your dumb ass down. They're gonna sit these people down, collective. It's gonna be painful. It's gonna be painful for you, collective, to see this. Okay? They just gonna sit in it. They're gonna force these people to sit in this, what they've created for themselves. Okay, mommy, I'm so glad. Oh my goodness, collective, I'm gonna cry for real. If I can get 1 hour of sleep in, that's fine for me. Rest. Okay, my mommy and your ancestors want you to know the divine loves you very, very much, collective. You've done something that no one else could do but you. And you didn't walk away from it when it got hard and when people were being fake in your life. So-called snakes everywhere, collective. And you still standing. Chakras loaded and ready, collective. I'm getting, what's the uproar? Hair trigger pulled back like a cornrow, okay? Chakras loaded and ready. That's you. Beautiful. All right, y'all, we about to close this out. Let me see, this card wanted to come out. Spiraling. Spiraling out of control, collective. Everything, I don't know. I can see people running around screaming. There could be like hurricanes, I don't know, tornadoes, and they're going to be screaming, we're all going to D-I-E, collective. I don't know where this is going on. What's going on? Archangel Michael, show me this KPMG. Why did this happen at this building? Why did that incident recently happen at that building? I think it was in, oh my goodness, a lot fell out, but I can't tell which ones were which. Let's see. Collected, where all these cards come from? I don't even know how I got all these new cards out here like this. I don't know what the situation, okay, I think this is a part of the situation. And this, okay, and we're going to get out of here. Okay, what? Why? Salary increase on the horizon. Okay, don't worry about that part yet, but you're going to get some money. New love, true love, collective. I don't know. I hope your new love, true love didn't go up there and do that, because we did have in that other trippy read, didn't that guy, he went crazy for the divine feminine, collective. But there are other people involved that aren't your divine masculine, okay, or divine feminine. Maybe a jealous partner or ex-husband, possibly, collective. They got jealous about this new love, true love. And they got the new love, true love, and everybody to work against you. Show me this KMPG. Why did it happen? I don't know. They're identifying something, collective. New love, true love, b-ball lover, and salary increase on the horizon. I don't know why I'm still getting love and basketball. Like from the other read, collective. There's something about love and basketball. And the dynamic of that. But, this may have been a childhood friend who y'all always had an interest in each other or something. That could be it. There's something about that. Let's get a quick one on this salary increase, because that KPMG, collective. Danny boy, that could be that. I'm getting a transgender from another video. Or it could be an officer transgender as well. Okay? Show me the salary increase on the horizon. Maybe they're saying they did it for money, but I feel like this is coming to you. Let's see. Distance healer. I feel like it's for you. YouTuber collective. Beautiful. There's some kind of salary increase, collective. And it says, dwelling on your brother's faults multiplies your own. Dhammapada, saying of Buddha. Okay. Interesting. Where is this money coming from, Archangel Michael? Oh, a salary increase. Maybe it's coming from YouTube, collective, because yeah, you're doing better. You're helping more people, and they're going to repay you that way. Beautiful. All right, let me see something else. Who was the big person? Well, I think I already know. Why was this place attacked? Why was this place singled out? Maybe it's because the people work there or something, but why was this place singled out? They claimed it was football. Okay, something about football. But let's see. Damn, y'all, what the hell? Collective. I'm telling you, this is not a joke. These are ancestors. They came to that building. They did a walk-in. The way the guy's gesturing, the way he held his face, it was certain nuances about this guy that instantly, when I was doing something and I saw it on the TV or something, I had it on the TV on the YouTube, right? And it's like I went into a time warp, a different time zone. Everything slowed down because I recognized his face. Collective, equalize. I ain't making this shit up, collective. I'm not staging a freaking magic trick and puppet show to make these cards come out here like this. I'm not doing it. I just don't have that type of, even though I'm focused, I just don't have that kind of patience for things that don't, to do something for in a reason that, you know what I'm saying? I just don't have the patience for it. Bottom of the deck, KPMG. Tennis play collective is something. Isn't that strange? That they said it was about football, collective. There's something about sports. They said it was about football, but then tennis player gonna come out. There's something about sports. What the hell? Somebody wants to say hi, collective. It could be this new love, true love. I don't know what the hell's going on. Where are they? Where is this new love, true love at? It could be a tennis player. Could be a famous tennis player, collective. Who is this new love, true love? And we're going to take this one too, y'all. We can get out of here. 12:12 a.m. collective. Something with a video game junkie. And that's a portal, collective. I don't know if this person's traveling to you like astrally or something, or remote viewing, collective. I don't know what the hell this is. Let's go. I hope it's a good person, but I don't know. Let's see. Danny boy, this crazy motherfucker. Excuse me, collective. Great Wall of China. Just get away. It's the Great Wall of China is trying to get away from this crazy person. This crazy person that you don't even know. Who is this person? What kind of job does he do? Now they know who you are, collective. Everybody knows who you are now because their whole world is being destroyed. Okay? Y'all, let me hurry up. Danny boy. Think again, Danny boy. You should have thought again. Danny boy's probably still doing something stupid. And they're telling you to think again. Okay? I know you don't like my words, and I don't even know you. Okay? Danny boy, I don't know you. And my collective don't know you either, okay? But they say think again. What is this? Gregory. Him and maybe Gregory's named Danny boy, okay? Or Gregory's working with Danny boy. But they telling Gregory and Danny boy, think again, okay? Collective. This is one of those patches that you pick in terms of the cards that it's like a painful patch, collective. We did a painful patch picking for this read, collective, okay? I'm telling you, these people better stop playing. People don't believe in karma. They don't believe in the ancestral realm. They don't believe, collective. They don't believe in the spirit realm, and they gotta learn the hard way. They don't think that that the creator will, like open a fabric and in time, in the ether, to just reach a hand out and yank your ass out. Okay, I'm just saying, it's collective. They better stop playing. Collective, they better stop playing. You sacrifice your own life coming for mine. Okay, they should have chose their soul's journey. Okay, it says choose your soul's journey. All right, y'all, let's keep going because we'll be here forever. Investigation, situation, something about this courtship, into the way how you all got together. Interesting. Okay, especially if this person's from a different country. Okay, and yeah, maybe they want to make sure, hey, did they just come in for a green card, right? But look, this is some old card, some sort of investigation into the past or something. Somebody did an investigation. Maybe this person did an investigation on you before courting you. Let's see. Collective. What the fuck is this? I said it was something about the blood. Something about sickle cell anemia. What is this? Sickle cell anemia has, I think it has, there's a significance. Okay, they have it in all the shows. Okay, recently with the War of the Worlds, right? And how I made that connection with the sick and cells in the beginning, showing the daughter with the lab coat. And that was their way of putting sickle cell there hidden, okay? And the baby was interracial. There was something about an interracial baby, okay? So it doesn't have to be interracial, like it could be blacks in the diaspora as well, okay? Y'all, what the hell is this? Sickle cell, collective, courtship and sickle cell. Let's keep going. Maybe this is your parents, possibly collective. Let me see. A mystical being. There's something about this sickle cell that makes people mystical, collective. I feel like when this interaction comes with this sun, they may just spark up and fly or something, collective. They may glow like neon lights. I don't know, collective, but they know something. They know something. Learn to enjoy the moment, collective. These are old cards. These are old cards. Whatever this is, it's really a big deal, okay? What is this mystical being? What makes this being mystical? Yeah, am I ever going to get some rest? 707, collective. My mother's out here heavy, okay? This was, or my grandmother. This was the time my grandmother passed, okay? This is complete divine intervention. Collective. I don't know what this person did, this fake twin, or I don't know, maybe, or this twin, whatever, collective. It's all so confusing, okay? But maybe this person was the new love, true love, this Mosnar person, right? And your ex did something to get in between it, a part of it as well, okay? What is this sickle cell, though? Keep going. Knights Templar. And maybe this person, maybe they all collaborated, collective. That's it. They all collaborated. This person, this fake twin, collaborated, the so-called new love, true love, collaborated with your ex-husband, possibly, collective, or ex-wife. Okay? And to disrespect you. Something about sickle cell. They know you're a mystical being, collective. And there's some travel involved. But there's an investigation into all of this. Knights Templar. Santa Cruz, once again. Your family. Fourth house, they're all involved. Family, lineage, father, the past. Home, self-care, emotions, foundation. It's the father of your child, collective. Zero gravity. These people have no weight. They're about to be chicken bones in space, collective. Make sure they have their hot sauce, okay? Or maybe they like the boom boom sauce, collective. Okay? Collective, I am feeling quite confident these days, okay? Because my ancestors are here deep. They coming in like storm raiders, collective. Get the fuck out of here. Because you, collective, this is black on black crime. Moors, the black people of Mu, Earth, Lemuria. They ain't playing, okay? Chakras loaded and ready, collective. Show me the obstacle. They ain't concerned. Everybody's worried. Everybody's concerned. Everybody's thinking about what they've done and the fact that they couldn't achieve their slimy little mission, collective. Let's go. They came for the wrong one. Number 33 again, collective. The ancestors ain't playing. They coming. They gonna clean up the whole situation. They ain't gonna stop coming till everything's cleared. They're clear. Y'all, that's the trash truck, okay? But they're clearing house, okay? I don't want to cut it off because it's going to take me even long. I can't believe that I haven't gotten any rest. Y'all, let me pause real quick. All right, collective. Y'all, we're going to hurry up here. But yes, the obstacle, right? So the obstacle is that these people are concerned, okay? They know what's happening. They see what's happening at a spiritual, paranormal level, collective. Okay, they see what's coming. And 33 is there once again. We have this secret society I thought I saw. Right, the Knights Templar, right? This is what we got. I feel like it goes back to the Jesuits. And look, collective, it's 33. 33, collective. I hope you can see it. 12, 12, and 33. 33, 33. Okay? It's significant. There's some sort of portal that's going to be open with this person's bad health, collective. Show me. Maybe they could have even conspired to get someone sick while they were traveling. Something, collective. There's something here. Okay? Obstacle. Raise the vibe one breath at a time. The obstacle is that they're low vibrational. And the vibe is being raised. The frequency is raising, okay? This is the portal, the 1212. That could be the significance of the 33. It's not just secret societies. It's higher than that. The ascended masters, 33, right? So there's an ascension. It's happening. I think I heard something. I don't know where the hell that came from, though. Maybe I'm tripping. All right, yeah. Raise the vibe, one breath at a time. And you're cute as hell, collective. What the hell? I think they said you're cute as hell, collective. Collective, this is funny. Whoever this person is, this true love, new love, or whoever that was working, conspiring with these people to hurt you, right? To oof you, right? With the many men, I think I saw, right? It says, and you're cute as hell, right? And then it says, and 0 fox given. Okay, so you don't even care. Isn't that cute? And look at that cute little foxy. Foxy brown girl. Or guy, not, yeah. Okay, this is show me. It says, raise the vibe one breath at a time. Okay, keep calm and effing breathe. Okay, this is what these people better do. They know it's coming, collective. It says, the path to inner peace begins with 4 words. Not my effing problem. Okay, and that's where you at with it. It's like you did all this stupid stuff. Now you want me to save you. It's like, leave me alone. Flee, go from me. What did Jesus say? Flee from me or something. My family is here in the temple with me. Okay? These people ain't your real family, collective. They're separating the wheat from the tare in a major freaking way. It says, let the crazy ass shit go. Let these crazy ass people go, okay? And because you give 0 fox about it, collective. I like that. 0 fox. All right, y'all. This is still my goodness, that's a lot for the obstacle. Oh, yeah. I did all these cards. Oh, and fuzzy slippers. Oh, and fuzzy slippers. Let's see. Excuse me. Peace, love, and yoga pants. Okay, that's you. You're going to be there in this peaceful zen. Y'all, let me get some water. You're going to have peace and zen, collective. Let this crazy ass shit go. Okay? This might be the reading, the name, because I'm sitting here thinking like, what am I going to name it? Let me put it over here so I remember. We might keep that one. Let this crazy ass shit go, collective. Because these people, they about to get deleted out here, collective. They don't even know it. I told you they ain't bright. Obstacle. You're the rightful heir of whatever these people stole. This ex-husband, possibly, okay? And whoever collaborated with him in this so-called new love, true love. And now they got to die for it, collective. Collective with this company. Ooh, forgive me. This is for entertainment services. Entertainment purposes only. Cynosure. Cynosure is a noun that means the northern constellation, Ursa Minor, the North Star, or a center of attraction or attention, collective. Rightful heir. Maybe they're working with these people or something. Let me see something. Moors. They want these Moors. I feel like there's something. This is for entertainment purposes only. Let me see. What's going on here? How are they involved? They wanted that black Mona Lisa, y'all. And you know how the black Mona Lisa was used. Came out as a video. I mean, as a battery. Video could be that as well, collective. I said, how is this company involved or whatever? I will always love my mama. These motherfuckers, collective. If the bottom of the deck, head down, eyes up, collective. They're coming for these people. This company may have had something for entertainment purposes only, divine, okay? Whatever this cynosure is, they may have had something to do with the passing of a relative, collective, in order to study this relative for something regarding sickle cell. They may be utilizing, like I said, every piece of the person, collective. Head down, eyes up. Y'all, I'm telling you, it's about to get real gruesome. The way this is coming out here, they're targeting, they're identifying people. Collective, they're going to be more walk-ins. They're going to handle this their way because there's no justice here. You have all these corrupt people and all these so-called honorable positions, right? Not everybody's corrupt, but too many of them. It's like most of them. So they're handling this in a different way. They're going to shake everything up. They're going to scare the hell out of people. And they're going to be forced to surrender, collective. They're doing some sort of research. Okay? I feel like skin is highly significant as well. Maybe because skin, y'all, you have so many cells on the skin, right? There's like a whole myriad of cells on the skin. And usually they just connect sickle cell with the blood, but it also has significance to the skin. It has to, right? I believe. Mommy, grandma, what did they do? What did they do? I feel like they've been oofing people, collective, with these fake death certificates. What did they do? And look, oh my goodness, collective, get the... My mother and a particular name out here, they didn't have a good relationship, right? They may work with your family to have your grandmother or your mom set up, collective, okay? With a ex, your ex, an in-law now, or their in-laws were working with them, collective. I can't make this make sense. But they may have set your mom up to go into a company for Archangel Michael. What have these people done? What are they using this sickle cell for? What are they using it for? Y'all, there's nothing left in the deck. Okay. They're catching them hands, whatever. Let me see. Niggas love to scream peace after they start some shit. They crying like little bitchs now. Okay. Sickle cell, bottom of the deck. What are they using it for? Some sort of protection? Y'all, let's see if we can get something from this deck. I don't know how this is going to flow. But show me, what is this pumpkin patch about? Y'all, this is an important read. I apologize for the time. And not everybody's going to have the patience to sit here with me, but this is important. Something about this main male. Maybe you're protected from the main male, or the main male's protected. Something with poverty. Maybe this is what they're saying, why this person did this. For some sort of protection against poverty. I feel like they stole from you. From you and your child, possibly. Something with these damn spider eggs. I get that with cells, collective. I think I got that in another video. Because I kept asking with children, because I was looking at the person on the poverty card, collective. It's a child. This is a father. Okay? Now they want to scream peace. They felt like, oh, we got connections in the right places. I got family in politics. We got money, right? Or at least my family do, and they got connections, and my family don't like you. My family don't like your mama, right? Or your grandmama, right? And we're going to use our connections in the secret society that we're a part of, and we're going to fuck you over. That's what they said. That's what they thought, along with this fake-ass twin, in the reverse type twin collective, okay? And they thought they were going to get away with stealing your shit, okay? And selling you off to only the creator knows what, okay? And they were going to use your cells, something to do with sickle cell collective, these spider eggs. And in the other collective, I told you, this is all lining up. That's what that poverty with these children collective. They're going possibly targeting children, black children that are in poverty, and children in general, but definitely black children collective. Okay, the spider eggs in another video, they came up as blood cells. Okay, that could be the sickle cell part. They're looking for a special type of child collective. Okay, they're looking for a special type of child. I need to learn to remember these videos, and I started putting more descriptive words in there, just hashtagging words. And I don't think I did it back with a lot of videos. I didn't, right? But in that video, but I did do it on the picture, on the thumbnail. That's how I can find it. Okay, but look, in that video, they were talking about cells, spider eggs, and I kept saying, what are these spider eggs, right? But it came out to be red blood cells collective. Okay, and they were using children in that video. We have 1,000 child traffickers are being publicly humiliated. They were using children in order to make super soldiers collective. That was one of the things that they were making. And then in another video, I said, well, these super soldiers, right? They're making what I surmised, right? That they're making super soldiers like Gemini men to match particular people, because they know that at a certain point, when this great solar flash comes, or this solar plasma, or whatever, however it's going to pop off with these neutrinos, okay? They know when it comes, these children, these ones that have this sickle cell, they're going to be the crack elite, okay? That's what I believe. I believe they sold your grandmother or your mother, and they wanted to sell you into this program, okay, to take your parts. Collective? I don't know who the hell this is that keeps saying hi. Oh, it's mommy, grandma. Oh my goodness, how you doing, baby? Thank you for coming in, delivering this truth, y'all. And collective, I don't know if you're still here, okay, but that's fine. This is beautiful. We're gonna get you justice, grandma, mommy. We're gonna get you justice. These they gonna beg. They gonna wish somebody could take them. Okay? Show me. Mommy, what we going to do about these people? What we going to do about these people? Who knows how many people they've done this to? They thought they was going to line me up too, and my son. Let's go. Yes, that's the truth, collective. We about to line them up. Show me, bottom of the deck. The goose that stole the golden egg, collective. They're stealing children too. These people might have been the company. Oh, this is for entertainment purposes only, collective. These people might have been the people who were involved in possibly if you were stolen as a child as well, collective. They're stealing children. And they're looking for sickle cell children. Forgive me how you see it. Okay. Let me see one more. Your enemies are hell-bound while being gang-stalked by hellhounds. I think we got to get the whole deck almost, collective. It was a question I wanted to ask, but I forgot. Where are they located? I don't think it's here yet, but let's see. Can we get a location? Okay, let's see. Nicole, we had this name before, collective. I feel like this is some sort of sexual reproductive thing too. Because look, in another reading, this Nicole person came out as being sent. They're all connected, y'all. These different scenarios, they're connected. This Nicole person came out as being sent to this group of this sex group, right? And she infected them. Okay, all of them. She was going to be fine. She's immune to it. Okay, but they weren't. Okay, and she took down the group like that, collective. Those of y'all who might remember that video, if you remember it in the name, put it in the comments so I can go back and review it here. But she took them down. Okay. And in the video, it came out that the ancestors sent this woman. The ancestors are all up in this read. They're terrorizing these people's lives. And they may not even know what's happening, collective. They don't realize because they don't believe that it's the ancestors doing this, okay? But this one right here, they're in this Knights Templar. They're going to get... Okay, I don't think I should say that. They're gonna real good. You fill in the blanks. They're gonna real good, collective. Okay, let's go. Wow, this is crazy, collective. And look, one other thing, y'all. I don't know if I'm supposed to get some rest or not. One other thing. This Nicole person, right? And mind you, there's many Nicoles in the world, right? But I felt it was strange that that same day, after the reading, a different reading came out recently, I think it was this past week, about this Nicole name, right? And being sent in. Then something came up on my timeline where they were talking about a Nicole who was missing since November or something. And she was in a relationship and her girlfriend did this to her, did a human trafficking or something, right? And the mom was there and another person was there. The other person was coaching the other person on what to say, the mom, right? But it could have been just because she was nervous, right? But it was a real strange kind of situation, right? And they came out and said that they weren't going to charge people yet because they want to get as many people as something strange, collective, okay? And I felt like, because it was recently after I had did the video and I pointed out this woman's name. It's something very strange. When I got to be careful when I put videos out because there's some things that are happening because the ancestors are aligning it, right? But then there's other things because people are trying to stage weird shit, collective. They need to stop playing. All right, what was this called? What was I asking y'all? My left ear is getting like funny, okay? They're listening. They know now. They know who you are, collective. That's the point. All this, they had to do all this to figure out, to say, oh yeah. They who they said they are. There's something there in the heart that does not belong. Somebody's having major heart issues, collective. There's too many references to the heart. Show me real quick this goose. I feel they're stealing children. Okay, they're stealing eggs. They're making who knows what out of them. Third eye chakra, collective. We see what they've been hiding all this time. We're putting the puzzle pieces together. I have the power to call judgment on my enemies. Yeah, I'm going to do that. But I ain't going to be I don't want to be too quick about it, right? I want to sit down, and I don't want to take too long, but I want to be creative on this one. And I want to get insight, okay? Throwing salt on your wounds. We about to throw some salt on those wounds, okay? Easy peasy lemon squeezy. We about to take these people down real easy. Hey, mommy, grandma, you want to say anything as we close this out with the spiritual advice and the divine outcome? Yeah, she want to tell these people, and it fell out there on that bad health. Dwelling on dwelling on your brother's faults multiplies your own. They want to give you good sound advice. Dhammapada, sayings of Buddha, they wanted your riches, your gold, your originality, your beauty, your happiness, your peace. But it wasn't theirs. They could have had their own. But they were too weak to develop themselves, collective. But they want to steal from you. And they think they're going to get away with it. Stealing from a earth angel. It don't work like that. You were sent in these people's lives as a fucking carrot, collective. They bit the carrot, collective. Now they done shattered their fucking teeth. Okay? Let's go. Mommy, what you want to say, grandma, mommy? Stop dwelling on your brother's faults. And clean up your own shit. Wipe your own dirty ass. Okay? Show me. Transgender. They talking to that Danny boy, baby. Wipe that shitty ass, Danny boy. But this is disgusting, collective. We got to get the hell out of here. This is too much. I don't know how my human organs, and this is what the Morticians Collective, human organs and limbs trafficked by corrupt morticians. And they may be being Carol Collective. These are people involved, or they did this to someone. And they may be being funneled to these corrupt, so-called honorable medical companies, okay? It's getting critical, y'all, okay? And I know a lot of people don't like what I'm saying, okay? I know they don't like it, but it don't make a difference, okay? I'm just saying, if you feel froggy, leap, because I have nothing to lose at this point, okay? I might be scared. I might get scared if you come out and jump out the bushes and say, boo, shit. But that ain't gonna stop shit. All right, so do what you need to do, because it don't look like it to you, but I got backup, and I know they're here, okay? So do what you got to do. Do you, boo-boo. Okay? All right. This is sick, collective. Can you imagine how sick and disgusting? I'm in America. Can you imagine how sick and disgusting this is going to look? But this is going on all over the world, but especially in America. Okay, because we're just hypocrites here. And this is what they're into. And you'll see these people walking around with these wonderful, beautiful dresses and lovely hair and suits and shit. And some perfume and cologne on, collective. And they're monsters. And we're all about to see the demented stuff that they're involved in. Just look into their eyes. Look into their eyes. They'll tell you who they really are. Okay? Mommy, what do we need to do to deal with these people? The devil, collective. Something about this video game junkie. Maybe this is some sort of hypnosis too with certain videos, right? Because it's funny. Today I was looking at a video of a person, right? And I noticed how they kept. It was almost like a code was being sent. They kept flicking their face on and off of the screen, like periodically. And it was like, I felt like it was some sort of sequencing code, some hidden, hypnotization or something, collective. The devil. Something with these video games, collective. And look, collective, look at this. There's a connection. And maybe they're using the video games in a way to affect the children's cells, collective. or draw the children to them or something, corrupt them. There's something with video games, collective. Isn't that the symbol they usually use when they're throwing up the devil sign, collective? Collective, we just got to open our eyes. The answers are all around us, I feel. And we have the support. We just have to figure out what it is that we have to do and support in the way that we're supposed to. And we just have to challenge our fears. We're going to challenge our fears because there's a new sheriff in town, so to speak, okay? And it can be you if you have the courage to stand up and be right, do right, right? Archangel Michael, how is this video games being used, y'all? It ain't much left in the deck. We almost out of here, y'all. Y'all, this video might be the one for the whole day, okay? Because later, I'm going to have to get some rest. Collective. This is what they're doing with these children. With video games, vivid bands, human trafficking, collective. This is disgusting. This is so disgusting. I don't even know what to do. I just say just burn all this shit up. Just burn it all in the flames, okay? If there's nothing here you can use, okay, in terms of the people that are involved in this, there's nothing you can salvage, I feel. Video game. This is something, collective. 2082. This could be someone's address. Show me. 2082. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. It wasn't that easy. Maybe this was a quota of children that they needed. It could have been a quota of sorts, collective. Bottom of the deck. Carol. Something about this Carol, collective. This is a major person in this thing, or this is someone a victim of it. Carol could be the head of this, collective. Yeah, I think we just need to read the rest of these cards before it's over with. It says, we on a mission. And we ain't got time to waste. We coming for the head of the snake. Okay? They proving that shit out here with this read, okay? Show me. Spiritual advice. We getting back. We getting back. Because you chakras loaded and ready, collective, okay? That's the type of artillery I'm talking about, okay? Wow. Getting Super Saiyan Man. X-Men. Show me. What's the spiritual advice? There's a change coming for you, collective, in the positive. I don't think it's in the positive for these other people that are involved in a negative way. Yeah, collective. Yeah, that's the truth. A change coming for you. Dance in the storm, collective. While you coming through like the storm raider, you can dance in the storm, okay? Because you got your ancestors there. Show me. There is no sadness in the storm. You appreciate the storm, okay? It waters your garden. Let's go. Spiritual advice. Peaceful resolution, collective. This keep coming out for this black on black crime, okay? They got a peaceful resolution. They about to come through with them neutrinos. Let's see what they got to say, though. That's my own thoughts. Let's see. For these narcissists, collective, and I do know that this ex of mine, he's an extreme narcissist. He knows it. I've told him, but he denies it. Okay, so this is this empath, narcissist paradigm, collective. But it's not just him. It's so many narcissists in my life, okay? And whoever this transgender, this could also be relevant, okay? I know, Mosnar. Collective, these people can't stand my ass. They can't stand me. Because you's a gift, collective. You's a gift from the Most High. And you getting gifts from the Most High, collective. That's the peaceful resolution. You about to be rich, big. Excuse me. Okay. All right, collective. I like this. We almost out of here. You gonna be the privileged lady, collective. The Black Mona Lisa is the privileged lady. So now we gotta add the privileged lady into the crew, okay? With the Black Mona Lisa, Bigfoot Betty, privileged lady, Empress, High Priestess, and I think it was someone else, okay? Mermaids, yeah, baby, you ain't know, okay, now you know. Divine outcome. Show me. Get your sweet ass outside, collective. This is beautiful. You're going to go to the beach. You're about to live the life after enduring all of this, collective. All of this. And your mommy, your grandmommy, your ancestors saying hi. Because they're so proud of you. You did it, collective. Just chill right now. Just sit back and watch it go down, okay? Take this time to heal. And just nurture yourself with the simple things in life. You about to get that shit, though, collective. You about to get it. It's going to be a change. Okay? But get your sweet ass outside, collective. And look at it. She's all outside. Look, she's shining and shit, collective. Look at it. She looking all beautiful, but she looks serious. She look like she about to handle some business, collective. She like, I wait till I get my money right. She got it right. Now she about to handle business. Okay? Look at her. There's something. She don't look like she playing. Get your sweet ass outside, right? And then it says, live in the sunshine, swim the sea, drink the wild air. Beautiful. You're going to live a good life, collective. It's like you've gotten through the initiation part. Okay? It's only right you get rewards. It's just the way it works, okay? The divine doesn't work you to the bones and work you till there's nothing left with no rewards. You work, you get rewards, okay? You work, you get rewards. However it works, there's a balance. Show me divine outcome. See, this is what people need to learn, okay? And then they can remain safe. We all can be safe when we respect everyone's boundaries, right? It says, I ain't messing with you, so why you keep fucking with me? Okay? They're going to learn today, collective. Collective, something major is about to happen, okay? Show me. Last card. Collective. A lot of people going to federal prison for fucking with you. The Black Mona Lisa, the privileged lady. Why are they messing with you? I don't know, collective. You look like an easy lick, I guess, okay? Y'all, it is almost 2 hours. I can't believe this reading is this long. You look like an easy lick, okay? And we have these different names out here. Mosnar, all these people. I don't know. Your name could be out here. Take your name out. There's some other names. Okay, but this is a lot of disgusting, disgraceful activity that these people have been involved in, okay? I just seen 5:10 on the clock. It's 5:10 a.m., y'all. I'm telling you, my mom is here. I talked about the 7:07. That was the time she passed, right? And then the 5:10, that's important to me because that was the day, okay? The month and the day that she passed. Whenever I see 5:10, I know some shit going down, okay? All right. Thank you, ancestors. Ancestors, we love you too, okay? Thank you so much. We work together in such a wonderful way. Archangel Michael, give me, what are some signs we should look for when we know this is going down? When? Tell us something about that. We've been waiting a long time. That is that sign sure. Tell me sign sure. Fell out there on that human trafficking and the devil collective. They can't deny this shit. I won't deny you. I'm a straight rider. You don't want to fuck with me. Got the police fucking with me. But they can't do nothing to it. Okay, collective. They put this shit out here. Okay, I could have did this shit. They did this shit perfectly. How do you know? Didn't I ask how do you know? I think you know when you start to see these biotech industries fall top down, collective. Something's going down, collective. Don't frown, collective. I'm corny, collective. All right, show me bottom of the deck for this. I'm getting like man down, collective. Company down, collective. Enterprise down, collective. Corporation down, collective. It's all going down, collective. They coming for the weave and the eyelash business too, collective. They just destroying every fucking thing. We're going to make all this shit new, okay? What it say? Performing mass rituals over weaves and eyelashes. It's all these people. They've been just coming in, getting their part and getting their... They want to use every part of your collective because you're so profitable, okay? Collective, this is just disgusting. How do you pay back a situation like? What kind of karma do you get for this? This devil is over for these people. The devil's in your life. But what kind of karma do you get for this? It's unthinkable, collective. Where are these people going? Can we just throw them out in space? Or are we taking them to the moon? Where are we taking these people? Y'all see how that card did that? Cleanse your space. We're going to cleanse them out. I don't know. We'll let them figure out where they're taking them. Bottom of the deck. Rumpelstiltskin. They're going to get rid of these, I feel like, mischievous people. It says significance in a name. German fairy tale. Brothers Grimm. Imp. Small, mischievous, devil, elf. Hidden truths. Betrayal, greed, gold, riches, illusion. Bottom of the deck again. Prana, y'all. These people going around stealing life forces, but they about to get theirs snatched. Yeah, I feel like we just need to let's see if we get anything else. Archangel Michael, and we'll do the mystery cards. Archangel Michael, anything else? Yeah, this is crazy. Went through the whole deck. Anything else? Alright, maybe we'll just get them on the other deck. I enjoyed this reading. It was a long one, though. This is occurring as we speak. How befitting, collective. Alright, collective. I gotta get out of here, collective, here. You're receiving a helping hand, collective. Hey, this might be the last day you ever have to work again, collective. Okay? Let's get this mystery cards. Expectation. Expect a change, collective. Expect the unexpected. Expect a miracle. Okay? Number 28 is significant. Show me. Ellen. Something about Ellen, collective. I don't know no Ellen. Maybe you do, collective. Let's get one for Ellen. I see that Pacific White Skate card is out here, collective. These people don't know what's coming for them. They don't even have a good imagination enough to really conceive this. They only have the lowest of low types of thoughts, okay? They need a good, healthy imagination in order to really feel the pain, collective. Show me Ellen. Why is his name here? Ellen's expecting something, y'all. She looks like she's nicely dressed, though. Let's get that one. Anything else for Ellen? And then we're just going to read all the cards and get out of here, collective. There is something there in your heart that does not belong, collective. It fell out here on Ali, but they could be talking about Ellen, or maybe Ellen's saying that to Ali or whatever. Show me. Beach Island, South Carolina. Y'all, let's read them off. Well, this was he again. We on a mission, and we ain't got time to waste. We coming for the head of the snake. Take the next step. There's children. They're talking about these children, collective. Receiving a help and a hand. They're going to help us clean up the situation with regards to this human trafficking and these children, okay? With this, whatever they're doing with this sickle cell and these blood cells, okay? Pacific White Skate Collective. Now, I said one day, too, that those eggs could be the Nomo. And I said that in the same video that I made the connection that the ancestors were at that KPMG building, okay? Maybe they have something to do with it as well. It could just be the Nomo, right? But there was also another scenario I got that they did some sort of genetic experiment and they put those eggs down there to germinate and grow, okay? To possibly feed into their big end of the world scenario, War of the World Collective. We don't know what we're dealing with, okay? These people have an imagination, but it's in a warped way, okay? But it's just low down, okay? But we can combine our imagination and make it a real healthy, good ass whipping for these people, okay? But show me. Government agents posing as ETs, collective. They're going to make it, this is some sort of psyop, possibly. But I feel like whatever's happening, this is going to work against them. If they're making this so like it's a alien invasion, right? And it's not really the Nomo might walk in on these golden eggs, okay? Because they did say the goose that stole the golden egg card came out, okay? The Nomo might do a walk-in on whatever this thing is that they're, or whatever this creation is that they're growing in the ocean. Last card, collective. Root chakra collective. They about to take the whole nation down, okay? Or nations. Final card from the Kipper deck. Yo, this has been a very interesting read. I don't think I kept most people. Pathway. Pathway to your riches. Collective. It fell out there on path. Health. Collective. A pathway to an ending. A final ending. Many people may go through this though. Wow, y'all, get the fuck out of here. Archangel, all blessed, all blissed, out and nowhere to go. Wow. I'm getting greed. Greed, collective. Chakras loaded and fully ready. Or maybe you just like the rich lady, you're all decked out and it ain't really, maybe that's what it is. You get all decked out and you're just sitting there like that woman in the expectation card. You're just looking out the window, right? And it's like, hey, I just get dressed and drink my tea and whatever, right? Any final messages, Archangel Michael? The power of serenity. Now, collective, you're going to have peace. Pencil it into your schedule. They let you know, yeah, it's yours. It's yours. One word, meditate. Okay, collective? Collective, this was a good read. It was a long read. I feel like they really outed some people, okay? This false person is out of here, collective. Whoever this false person is in your life, they out of here. And with that, it's going to come a big, wow, a major change, collective. You're about to get a gift, okay? And it's going to take you out of poverty. The main female. This was a marriage, collective, okay? And something here with this mature man, this new love, true love. And they all work together, I feel. And the wealthy man, okay? But there's going to be a situation in court. And you're going to be happy. That's what I feel, okay? All right, collective. If you like the video, like the video.